Digital versus physical. How do you feel about it? I go both ways with it. In regards to video games, it is very convenient to have digital like services like Steam to get your video games, to access video games, to play video games. But some people, they feel like you're kind of only renting through Steam and that you can't use it offline. Now, there are other ways to get digital games online, various legal and illegal. And it allows you to just have a crap ton of video games on your computer. You don't have to worry about sorting through like a bunch of physical copies of games. But there are some people that do like having physical copies. They like just the tactile-ness response of being able to have a game. Some games, like now it's pretty much only collector's edition. It has the art, it has manuals. For me, when it comes to games, I like it both ways. I tend to like have more like just purely digital games for my computer. But if it's like for my Wii U, I prefer going out there, getting the game, having the case. And it's also this way with music and movies. I do have some albums, some songs on my computer, put it on my MP3 player, but I can tell you, it is not my preferred method of listening to music. I prefer having a physical CD to listen in my car or at home, or even better, a vinyl record. Now, when it comes to movies, I do like having physical copies of movies and, to an extent, TV shows, as evidenced here. This is all DVDs of one of my favorite shows. Look, it makes a person. See, it's a coffin. I definitely like having this over just having it on my computer. It's just nice to me to have an actual movie case. But a lot of movies nowadays, when you buy a movie, you also get a digital version. Like if you get a Blu-ray, I've only been buying Blu-ray lately. You know, this is DVD, it doesn't come out on Blu-ray, but it comes with a digital version of the movie also. So it is nice just to have the physical copy. So when it comes to books, physical pretty much all the way. I do have an e-reader, and I'll put like books on it that I don't really have an interest of, putting on my bookshelf or just having. I prefer physical over everything else when it comes to books. Feeling, smell. I get books from the library, used book sales, and I also get new books. Of course, I have hundreds of books. So when it comes to books, I'm definitely physical. Now with my e-reader, I could still, get into the book. I could still be engaged, but it's not the same as being able to, tapping next page over. It's not the same as turning the page. And when it comes to like reading on the computer, oh, that's totally different. I don't read as well on the computer. Like, I don't absorb. That actually goes for most people, even though they might not know it. When you read from a book, you absorb the information a whole lot better than if you're looking through the screen. You're more likely to just skim on the screen rather than just really take your time reading it and absorbing it. And plus, it's worse for your eyes. So it's always better to read physical over computer. I can definitely appreciate having a book on an e-reader when you're traveling. It's probably most definitely a lot easier, especially if you're maybe not easier if you're only bringing one book, unless it's a really big book. But if you have a couple books with you, you're going on vacation, I could see the perks of having an e-reader. And oh my gosh, I hope you're having an e-reader that uses the e-ink and not the actual screen, like reading off a tablet, because that's not any better. E-ink is great. I that's like the only way I'm gonna read a digital book for sure. So that's how I feel about it. It's just, some things are okay digital, some things I prefer physical. How do you guys feel about that stuff?